The beautiful former Miss Jamaica universe, Tyra Spalding, was going through a whole lot. She couldn't take it anymore. And she deleted herself by using a pink colored curtain to tie around her neck, attach it to her bed frame, and jumped. Oh my God. Oh my God. Miss Spalding would have gone from getting a lot of attention from her friends. She would have gone from being a star, being treated as a star, having a lot of so-called friends around her when she became Miss Jamaica Universe. And then, one by one, they would all have disappeared, because that is the kind of world we live in today, sadly. There is no support system. Friends these days are fair weather friends. If you have money, you have friends, you have support. If you become broke, your friends and your support will melt away like ice against fire, because we have become such a materialistic world. And this poor, beautiful young lady, with all her life ahead of her, was so chronically depressed. Because you have to be chronically depressed to keep having these thoughts of deleting yourself. And there was no one there to support her. She even went public. She even posted. I'm going to show you her right now. What she said just before she deleted herself.
I feel like I need to go out and do something, because my mind is trying to kill me. And if I do nothing, I am going to die, guys. Every day I get up, my mind tells me to go and jump off a building. It tells me to go and overdose on pills. It tells me to go and hang myself. I am fighting for my life. Where do these thoughts come from? I don't know. I have no idea. They're my own thoughts, but do I want to be having them? No. Do I want to die? I mean, it would be easier, than having to deal with the ups and downs of life, but boy, I don't know, but all I know is right now I'm fighting for my life. Hi guys. So, I have come to the conclusion that God doesn't exist.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The fact of the matter is, this new world that we have created for ourselves, this loveless world, this world where we can find support from our friends and our relatives only when we have money. Everybody now is about materialism. Nobody no care about nobody again. And then to complicate matters, there is this thing called feminism that has made it impossible for relationships and marriages to work. Because feminism has made it so impossible for a man and a woman to get together as one and work. It is causing a whole lot of depression, loneliness, heartbreak, dysfunctional societies, dysfunctional families. And we are all sitting down and nobody is doing anything about it. And this young lady, former Miss Jamaica universe, is just the latest victim. How can somebody go public, post online that they're having these thoughts and the thoughts have overwhelmed them, begging for help? The young lady was pleading to her relatives and friends and everybody who knew her to help her. And nobody cared. Nobody cared. But if it was some money she have a give, everybody would have run go. If she did post and say, me have a car, I don't want it. And that is another sign too, you know. That is another sign of somebody who is about to delete themselves, you know, when they start giving away them possessions. But if it was materialism that she was posting about, everybody would have jump up and start follow her body like fly follow sure. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. This new world that we have created for ourselves to live in, it's an impossible world. It's dysfunctional. Men and women are supposed to find love together. Women are not supposed to be competing with men. Women are supposed to be submissive to men. Men must have authority over their woman for relationships to work, for us to have a support system. That is why God and nature designed us to operate with a support system, the main one being your intimate partner. But the intimate partnership now work again, because feminism come in and tell we say woman equal to man. Mash up with life. Mash up everything. And the woman them, all they want now is money. Money, 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 money. They don't see the value in the support system. They don't see the value in love. Them say if love can yam, if you can't carry love, go to supermarket. It's all about the money. All about the money. But this young lady, this promising, beautiful young lady who sadly deleted herself. Oh God. Oh God. This young lady is an example to us, for us to see that life is not all about money and materialism. All of you who abandon your friends when your friends are broke, when not now go on for no friend, who no abandon no friend. So when something start going on for no friend again, what not gonna do? You not gonna take up the friendship? All of you who are like that, at that reached this young lady, because she would have had people around her treating her like a star. And when nothing now go on fair again, everybody disappear. There was nobody there for her. Because if there was someone there for her, she would not have deleted herself. All she needed to do was to get some therapy. All that she needed to do was to get therapy. Therapy works. I have done it. And I can tell you, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that it worked for me. I know Jamaicans are very skeptical about it. Very skeptical. But take it from 119. It works. So if you're having a hard time, if you're having difficult times, and when I say difficult time, I don't talk about money. Because everything you know talk about money, money, money. Me never like money. No for who no love money. Me no love it. Because it creates too much problem and issues. It take over from the humanity in us. If you're having difficult times, whether with your man or your woman or with anything else, if I have money too, and you can't stand it, seek help. The government offer help, freely, in Jamaica, you can't get therapy free in Jamaica, Seek help. Don't just try and batter it out by yourself. Oh Lord, it helps. We don't like to talk about mental health issues. But trust me, seek help. Seek help. Seek help. 119.